Dr. David Forrest, School of Art, RMIT University, Melbourne, Australia. The Honourable Professor Dr. Amin Bermak, Professor and Associate Dean Hamad bin Khalifa University, Qatar. The Honourable Professor Dr. Nooritawati Tahir, Director of Research Nexus, UiTM. The Honourable Professor Dr. Noor Azura Ghani, Director of Research Management Centre, UiTM. To our sponsors, the Honourable Professor Insinyur Dr. Zuhaina Haji Zakaria, Dean, UiTM Postgraduate Institute, Co-Organizer for Universitas Andalas Indonesia, Yunnan, Deputy Directors, Coordinators of ReNeU and RMC, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This time, the 9th CSSR with the theme, Addressing Global Challenges for Societal Well-Being, will cover multidisciplinary research from science and technology to social science and humanities. For the records, this time, we successfully managed to have about 150 participants, comprises of national and international participants. Next, we will have a recitations of Doa that will be led by Encik Kamaru Azwa bin Muhammad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafi anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, please bring us out of the darkness of doubt and favor us with the light of comprehension. Ya Allah, open to us the doors of your mercy and unfold for us the treasure of your knowledge by your mercy, Ya Allah, the most merciful of the merciful ones. Ya Allah, give us your blessing upon our gathering today for 9th International Conference on Science and Social Research 2022 from the start to the end. Ya Allah, make useful for us what you have taught us and teach us knowledge that will be useful to us. Ya Allah, Ya Fatah, Ya Halim, let our heart be filled with light and insight and understanding and knowledge. Verily, you control everything. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin.
Thank you to Encik Kamaru Azwa for the recitations of Doa just now. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you taking time of your busy schedule to join us today. We have lined up of enthralling presentations and hopefully they could be fruitful and an engaging conference for you. Moving right along, with much honor, I would like to call upon Professor Dr. Nooritawati Tahir, Director of Research Nexus UiTM, to deliver her welcoming and opening remarks. Please welcome, Prof.
Thank you, Dr. Yana. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. The Honorable Datuk Dr. Ammar Abdul Ghaffar, Senior Director, International Promotions, America, Europe and Oceania, Malaysia Tourism Promotion Board MTB, Malaysia. The Honorable Professor Dr. David Forrest, School of Art, RMIT University, Melbourne, Australia. The Honourable Professor Dr. Amin Bermak, Professor and Associate Dean, Hamad bin Khalifa University, Qatar. The Honourable Professor Dr. Noor Azura Ghani, Director of Research Management Centre. The Honourable Professor Dr. Zuhaina Haji Zakaria, Dean, UiTM Postgraduate Institute, Co-Organizer from Universitas Andalas Indonesia, Yunnan, Deputy Directors, Coordinators of ReNeU and RMC, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi and good morning to ladies and gentlemen, fellow keynote speakers, to our audience joining us online from around the globe. I'm honored and delighted to be with you today at the opening of this remarkable 9th International Conference on Science and Social Research, CSSR 2022, and I bring you warm greetings from the Honorable Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Innovation, UiTM. CSSR 2022 is a flagship conference under the Office of Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Innovation, UiTM, that act as a platform for researchers to publish their research findings in index journals. With this year's theme, Addressing Global Challenges for Societal Well-Being, it is our great pleasure to welcome all national and international researchers to the third virtual series of the 9th International Conference on Science and Social Research 2022, CSSR 2022. First, may I thank each of our keynote speakers for taking part in this event. Datuk Dr. Amar Abdul Ghaffar, Senior Director, International Promotions, America, Europe and Oceania, Malaysia Tourism Promotion Board, MTPB. Professor David Forrest, Professor of Music Education, RMIT University. Professor Dr. Amin Bermak, Professor and Associate Dean, Hamad bin Khalifa University. The quality and caliber of our speakers for this year are outstanding. In addition, this year, we are proud to have Universitas Andalas Indonesia Yunan as our co-organizer. Thank you to Professor Dr. Herwandi M. Ham, Dean Fakultas Ilmu Budaya, Universitas Andalas Indonesia, for willingly to be our co-organizer. We are also honored by the support from the Institute of Graduate Studies IPSIS, UiTM, under the Honorable Dean, Professor IR Dr. Zuhaina Haji Zakaria, for sponsoring the registration fees for outstanding students' submissions. This will surely provide a meaningful opportunity and fruitful experience for the students that attend this event. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we have received an overwhelming response where we received almost 230 submissions, and the acceptance rate is approximately 68%, surpassing the review process and fit for presentation and publication at this conference. CSSR 2022 provides an excellent platform for researchers and scholars around the globe to share their innovative research findings in addressing the global challenges for societal well-being. Over these 2 days, you will witness presentation based on 6 main areas, namely industrial technology, cyber technology, health and wellness, logistics and transportation, energy and environment, and as well as social creativity and innovation. This 2-day visual conference will be full of presentation by learned academics and researchers in delivering their significant multidisciplinary research achievements from science and technology to social science and humanities. We will undoubtedly learn from one another by exchanging valuable knowledge, experience, and viewpoints, which will be an enjoyable and rewarding experience for our research journey. I hope you are looking forward to the papers that will be presented as much as I am. Finally, thank you to the reviewers for assisting and assuring the quality and caliber of the articles submitted, and my sincere appreciation to the session chairs, organizing committee, and committee members for their steadfast commitment, efforts, support, and devotion in ensuring the success of CSSR 2022. With that, I would like to announce that the 9th International Conference on Science and Social Science Research 2022 CSSR 2022 is now officially open. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Nooritawati Tahir, for the welcoming and opening speech. Praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, we have been graced by the chance to gather in this momentous ceremony. And now, the ceremony has come to its end. Once again, thank you everyone for gracing our ceremony with your presence. Wishing this CSSR 2022 will be a great sharing session and platform for researchers, academicians, scientists, and practitioners from Malaysia and abroad to present their latest research outcome and share new ideas. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to apologize if we have done any mistakes throughout the event. Also, I would like to make a few housekeeping announcements. Number one, The parallel session A, which include all 6 tracks, will be start at 9:30 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. and the break will be at 11:30 a.m. While for the parallel session B will be start at 2 p.m. The link and the QR code for the both parallel session A and B will be posted in the chat box. Also, please be on time and get ready for the presentations. All the best to all presenters. A gentle reminder, for the first keynote session will start at 11:45 a.m. and kindly join the session through the same WebEx link. Thank you very much, and I end my duty as Master of Ceremony for today's event with Wabillahi Taufiq wal Hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum Prof Herwandi. Terima kasih sudah bergabung.
Waalaikumsalam, selamat pagi. Terima kasih juga sudah mengajak kami untuk serta dalam kegiatan ini.
Ammar Abdul Ghaffar, Senior Director of International Promotions, America, Europe and Oceania, Malaysia Tourism Promotion Board, MPTB, this morning, who is going to talk to us about the tourism recovery plan. This is a subject in which we should all be deeply interested because we need to know the measures taken by the MPTB during the post-COVID-19 for the benefit of the Malaysian tourism industry. Datuk Dr. Ammar Abdul Ghaffar is the Senior Director of the International Promotions, America, Europe and Oceania, Malaysia Tourism Promotion Board. He holds a PhD in Hotel and Tourism Management from University Technology Mara, Malaysia. He has been working with MTPB for the past 34 years and holds several key positions in local and international offices as the Director of the Overseas Office in Japan and Russia, Kedah Police State Director, Director of Finance Division, and Senior Director of Planning and Management Services. Datuk Dr. Ammar has been actively promoting the tourism industry by accomplishing several main tasks at the national and international levels, such as head of the Judging Committee for Malaysia Tourism Awards and head of Visit Malaysia 2022 Secretary. His recent appointment reveals his distinction as both the industry and academia recognize his expertise through the appointment as an advisor for College Antarabangsa Dunia Melayu Dunia Islam, Open University Malaysia, Malaysia Budget Hotel Association, Malaysia Association of Amusement Parks and Family Attractions, UniKL Business School, and adjunct professor at the Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University Technology Mara. Besides being invited as the panel speaker for webinars and TV and radio interviews, Datuk Dr. Ammar also has actively published books and presented papers at the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Datuk to deliver his keynote. Datuk, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zaimi, Professor Dr. Zaimi, for the lengthened introduction of me. I would like to thank the organizer again for inviting me to be the keynote speaker for this morning session. Yeah, so let's go through on the contents of my presentation today. So I will touch on the strategic plan of tourism, the top 10 markets, tourist arrival, the flight summary and frequency, the current scenario, recovery plan, traveling plan, and the issues of the travel industry. Okay, next. What we are going to discuss. On our strategic plan. What we have in our strategic plan is our vision is to project Malaysia as a culturally rich and sustainable destination. So this is very important. We're talking about sustainable tourism, the sustainable destination as well is very much important. That is our vision. Yeah, mission is empowering and inclusive tourism and culture industry ecosystem. So we need to do that for our mission, and our strategic direction are to increase revenue, to secure smart international and national partnerships, empower local communities, and ensure the sustainable and the resilience of the industry for future uncertainties. So this is definitely very important as we go that and tag along with the SDG, yeah, Sustainable Development Goals. So this is our strategic direction for that. Okay, so we need to increase the revenue and of course to secure smart and international partnership as much as possible. Empower local communities. We are talking about CBT, community-based tourism as well. Yeah, and to ensure the sustainability and the resilience of the industry for future uncertainties. So in order to achieve the vision, the mission, and this strategic direction, we have 5 pathways that we are emphasizing to. Number 1 is support tourism and cultural business recovery. So this is where Tourism Malaysia plays a very important role in supporting the tourism and cultural business recovery. Yeah. So we are helping the industry. We are giving guidance to the industry to look into any possible way for them for the recovery. Yeah. Number 2 is to restore travelers' confidence and seamless integrational and international travel. So again, we need to build up the confidence for the people to travel. So this is very important because it has been more than 1 year. The measure of wait and see is there. The people are worried to travel. They just wait and see what will be the condition due to the uncertainties that we have nowadays. Yeah. Number 3, we have to reinvent tourism and cultural products services to drive competitiveness. We are not talking only designing or planning a new product for the tourism industry, but we have to emphasize here that we are going to reinvent this to drive competitiveness. So the product, not only a product, that we need a product that really competitive in the market. Yeah. So we are looking into that as well on our pathways for our strategic plan. And of course, we need to align tourism with sustainable and inclusivity. That again, it comes to when we're talking about sustainability and others, we are also talking about responsibility tourism. We are talking about green tourism. We are talking about volunteer tourism and others. So how do we go about for sustainable in the industry? And also number 5 is to enforce recovery with long-term resilience and crisis preparedness. So we have to reinforce that recovery, and it should be a long-term kind of measure, and not only a short-term but a long-term kind of measure. And also we have to be prepared in terms of any crisis that we can foresee that we will face in the future. That will be our preparedness on that. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah. This is the recovery plan, the time frame that we have, and what we are looking at now. When it comes to the recovery, we have to look into international market as well as domestic market. And the thing that I want to emphasize here very much is on the VUCA year that we are looking at. Okay, definitely, if we were to plan or the current marketing plan that we have will need to be revised from time to time due to the VUCA year. And we are talking about now the volatility, the uncertainty, the complexity, the ambiguity of this situation of the market and the tourism industry. So whatever we plan, that needs to be revised because we need to suit that to the current situation that we are facing in the industry. But of course, we have put phase 1 as to revise and relaunch. So this is important because we need to revise our program, our activities, our promotion, and also our product. Okay. That needs to be done accordingly. Yeah. So we give when we are talking about revise means that we are giving new strength or energy to whatever product that we have. That is phase 1, 2022. And we are almost towards the end of the year. Our phase 1 is almost come to the end of it, and our phase 2 for our time frame for recovery plan will be restore and reposition. This is also important because from the feedback that we have got from the previous issues and how do we should go about for that, we will have to restore and reposition. restore, reposition the program, the activities, the product, yeah, and also the marketing plan for that. So this is where we have to look and adjust to what are the new trend of traveling after COVID, and what will be plan or what will be the needs that we have to see when it comes to post-COVID and other things. So we need to restore and revision. And this is a very important year. Uh, that is next year, of which we have to look into all this, yeah, and of course to execute whatever things that we need to do accordingly. And 2024 and 2026 will be the phase 3 of us to strengthen and to boost. Okay, that goes the same in terms of our planning, our marketing, our product. We need to do that. Yeah. So that will take 3 phases when it comes to the recovery plan time frame for the international market. Again, I want to emphasize the VUCA year is very crucial. We have to look into it because things are not certain. There are a lot of uncertainty. It is very complex and others. So that will depend on how the market responds to whatever plan that we do for our recovery plan. And as for domestic, it is quite simple when it comes to that, of which we are looking at 2022 until 2024 as a quick win measure, of which we have to do something to make the market to respond to the industry. And of course, quick wins, there's a lot been done for recovery plan for domestic. We have our stimulus packages, we have our public servant packages, we have our campaign, and we are doing most of the thing together with the private sectors as well, with the association, to see what are the best for us to encourage people to travel, and how do we go about to create stimulus packages for this. Yeah, and of course 2025 until 2026 we will do the same, that is to strengthen and boost whatever product we have, whatever product that we want to highlight, as well as to highlight and boost our advertising campaign and our marketing campaign as well. Okay, this is the time frame for both for international and domestic market. Next. Okay, I just want to draw your attention to the market performance January-September 2022, of which to look at the comparisons on the numbers that we have got in 2021 compared to 2022. You can see that basically the growth is very encouraging, and this is why we are very optimistic on what we have been doing now, the measure that we have taken to the recovery plan as well. As you can see for Singapore market, if you were to compare January-September, the growth is 146%. There is a big growth for that. For Indonesia market, 13%. And also for Thailand market, it goes to 86%. India and others. This is a very clear indication that the numbers are growing, as well as when you have got a lot of airlines to start to resume their frequency to Malaysia. That gives a very good indication to us. And looking at this top 10 market, definitely we can see that mostly our neighboring country growth are good. Okay, they are giving us the numbers. We are talking about ASEAN, that's come Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Brunei, and we are talking about Vietnam as well. And Asia, India, and China, they are getting stronger now, yeah, compared to 2021, yeah. And of course, for my market itself, Australia, you can see that also it is about 13% growth for that. This is a very, very good indicator for us to move forward with whatever recovery plan that we have planned earlier. Yeah. So next. this is just another indication of what are the growth in terms of tourist arrival in January to September 2022. Yeah, and of course, as you are aware that whatever things that we do today is definitely for us to get back. Our benchmark will be whatever figure that we have got in 2019. So looking at the American market, you can see that previously in 2019, we have got about 400,000 tourists from America. But in 2020, we only got 76,000. And of course, there's a lot need to be done because we are targeting at least to get back the numbers of 2019 as our benchmark in 2 years' time or 3 years' time the most. So there's a lot need to be done for this because the gap is very big there, and definitely we are doing something for the market also to see how we can go about to achieve the number that we used to have before in 2019. That goes to Europe as well. From 1.1 million, now we only have 260 for 2020, and for 2022, we only got now until September 261. So again, you can see a big
Hello?
yeah,
Anda maaf.
on that. Oceania goes to
Betul dekat cari yang Pharmaco Management Office. Ada kat luar tu. Masuk je.
okay, Oceania the same thing also. We are only got 87,000 this year. Of course, what we have got to in 2019 is 425,000. Again, a big gap for us to see and to achieve. Yeah, that goes to Central Asia as well. There's still a big gap to fill in, and that is why we are taking all the positive measures in terms of marketing, in terms of promotion, to make sure that the gap of this number will be smaller as time goes. And of course, we are targeting 2025 at least for us to get back the numbers of 2019. Yeah? Next. Okay, this is just a comparison of arrival by month, of which if we were to look at this chart, definitely 2022 will be better. Now, if you were to compare to 2020 and 2021. And for example, for January, the figure of arrival that we used to have in 2001 is about 2.1 million. But in 2022, we only got 29,000 arrival. So that's again a big gap on that. Goes to month as well. And look at September, for example. This is better if you were to compare on the previous month of our achievement when it comes to this. Of which in 2022 now, in September, we have got 1.2 million arrival. And compared to September 2019, it is 1.9 million. At least there is not much gap on that. So as time goes, I think towards the end of the year, we are very optimistic that we will get better figure and we will get better number in terms of tourists coming to Malaysia. Next. Okay, this is another indication of the positive growth as of September 2022, and it all depends on whatever policies the countries have and what will be their stand or their regulations toward COVID as well. And we are surprised to see that for South Asia, for example, the growth is positive 37%, and this is a very good indication of that, because this is the market that responds very much to Malaysia after the COVID. And of course, for my market, Oceania, for example, we have achieved about 29% in terms of growth. This is also a very good indication of which we have less issue when it comes to Oceania, be it in terms of the accessibility and others. I think we have enough flight frequency that travel out from Australia to Malaysia. So other market, it is also positive growth, and even America for that matter, it is 8% growth for that, and Europe 6% growth when it comes to September 2022. So ASEAN 18% growth, and East Asia is only 5% as yet, because you know that Japan, they are not really open the border yet for that. So that gives us some implications to that as well. That goes to Central Asia as well, yeah. It's only 3% growth for that. Yeah. Okay. So next, this is our target, our revised target, of which we have revised our target now to 9.2 million tourists, and for ASEAN, our target for this year at least 7 million tourists. East Asia 395, South Asia 464, West Asia 67,000, Europe we are looking at 366,000 of arrival, and Oceania 140,000 arrival, America 136,000 arrival. So if you were to look at this chart, particularly when you look into Europe, America, and Oceania, there are big numbers that we set as our target, of course, and we are very optimistic from this, because from the travel bubble Langkawi, the finding itself has given us a very clear indicator that we should concentrate into this market as a post-COVID activity. Yeah, so we have to look into this market because the potential is very great here due to the government policy and other things. Yeah? So that is why we are looking very much on Europe as well. This is contradict from what we anticipated earlier, because we thought that when it comes to the travel bubble, the market that will respond earlier as a post-COVID response, we thought that it should be the domestic, then followed by ASEAN, Asia, then the last one will be the long haul, Europe, America, and Oceania. But that is a very wrong indication, that perception that we have got, because the travel bubble finding for Langkawi gives us a different indication that the Europe market will be the fastest or the earliest that will respond after the COVID, for the pre-COVID-19. Yeah. So next. Okay, this is some insight of I would say that some information for others to see, because since I'm looking at the Europe market, this is basically on the travel booking, yeah, that we have for October 2022, of which we can see that the frequency of the flight and others, and this is a good thing for us when we're talking about accessibility to Malaysia. And of course, for London, United Kingdom now, we have at least 14 flights per week, and we have about 4,000 seats per week. That followed by Turkish Airlines, they have 10 flights per week with 212. Okay. And of course, a very clear indication we should be doing much more to Australia market, looking at the accessibility and the flight per week. They have 54 flights per week, and they contribute about 13,773 seats per week. So we have taken all the necessary measures for this market. We have done our roadshow for this market. We have covered Perth, we have covered Melbourne, Sydney, and Auckland as well. As you can see, New Zealand, the numbers of flights now is 12 flights per week. That is quite good in terms of the frequency of the flight, and they can contribute up to 3,912 seats. Okay, so that is the indication that we have for us to plan on our recovery of which market we should look into, because accessibility is always an issue for travelers to travel. But looking at this current situation and the development of the numbers of flight frequency, we are very positive that we are on the right path of doing our recovery plan. Next. Again, just for the comparison for that, yeah. As per now, you can see that what are the things that we have got here. When it comes to the number of flights, when we have it for Europe, basically in 2020 we have 9, 2021 we have 14, now we have 24. And of course, we don't have any direct flight for America, but for Oceania, now it's getting more and more of this from 24 in 2020. Then they reduced it to 15 in 2021. But now we have 66 flights out of Oceania to Malaysia. So this is a very good indication, and you can see that the number of frequency has increased from 33 to now 90. Yeah, when it comes to the Europe market. Yeah. Okay, the current scenario of it, as you can see, when it comes to COVID-19, what we are doing is we still have our global advertising campaign. Okay, it is more on thematic campaign rather than a tactical campaign, and we need to be present in the market regardless what. Therefore, that we have continuously do our global advertising campaign, the Malaysia to Malaysia, so that we are still in the market. Our presence still can be felt in the market, and of course, we have created all the promotional activities. We have come up with partnerships, networking session, seminar, webinar, roadshow, joint promotion, and fan trade as well. So these are the continuous effort that we have done accordingly to the market, so that our presence in the market can be felt. And again, targeting to attract 2 million international tourists. This was earlier with more than 8.6 billion tourist receipts, and we have reviewed it. And our target now is to attract at least 9.2 million tourists and receipt of 26.8 billion. Yeah. So we have reviewed this target, and looking at the positive growth of the flight frequency and also the demand of tourists coming to Malaysia. Yeah. And then we have more than 110 international flights. This is what we want to do. Even definitely for us to achieve the numbers that we have got in 2019, we need the flight frequency to come back 100% as what we had before in 2019. But as per now, it's only about 50% or 57% flight is resuming. They are not fully coming back yet to the market. And also we have the ReNeU Kickstart international travel, and this has drawn and generated more than 28 million for the first 3 months of its implementation. That is Langkawi International Travel Bubble Kickstart. So that is where we use that as our benchmark to redesign our marketing plan, to redesign our strategic plan, and as well as our recovery plan for that. So with that indication, as we know that United Kingdom has become number 1 that respond very much to the Langkawi travel bubble, followed by US, Australia, and Germany. So this is where I mentioned earlier that our prediction was wrong, because we thought that the ASEAN will come back earlier and faster, not the long haul market. But the finding has given us the indication that this long haul market responding very fast to this, and concentration should be to this long haul market as well. So for international tourists, we are expected to continue recovery in 2022, of course 2023 and 2026. Yeah, and as for March, 12 destination had no COVID-related restriction in place, and increased number of this. So we are looking at those areas where there is the restriction for that, for their people to travel to Malaysia. And of course, now the current scenario also that affect our industry, the Ukraine and Russian issues, and of course, we hope that this will settle soon so that tourism industry can grow better, and so that we can get more tourists again from Russia and Ukraine for that. Okay, that is the current scenario of which you can see that again, this 2022 and 2023 very complex, very uncertain. There's a lot for us to look into, and we have to review our recovery plan even from time to time when it comes to this. The next. Okay, some of the recovery plan based on the tourism recovery plan. Yeah. So this is what we have in mind, of course, to co-create, okay, customer participation in the creation of product and service. So we need to get the feedback from the people, from the customers, that what will be a best thing for us, so that we can create a good packages for them that we can offer when it comes to product and also packages. And of course, crossover, we would like to attract more foreign exchange investment to help us in terms of the industry. So we need investors to come and look at what are kind of product, tourism product we can develop as time goes. So we cannot depend very much only to the government to develop the product. We need foreign investors to come in also to develop our product as a potential destination for the tourists. And cooperation, of course, we will have this close collaboration with the government in order to create and to raise a profitable and resilient tourism industry. So as mentioned, that tourism has proven to be a very effective sector for economic growth. That is why a lot needs to be done to the tourism sectors, so that we can create more jobs and we can involve the CBT as well, community-based tourism kind of issues, so that the economic growth can be felt on this. And we are also allowing the diversification of local economy and attracting foreign exchange investment. As I said, that we would like people or others to invest in the hotels, in the product and others. Yeah. So our recovery plan also will help to enhance and balance payment, job creation, and domestic household opening. So this is in line with CBT, Community-Based Tourism Office. If you were to develop any destination as a tourist destination, definitely we cannot left out the community there to gain in terms of income and job for that particular area. And of course, we are also developing a competitive, resilient, and sustainable tourism for a long-term sustainable tourism. Again, this is in line with SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, of which all the elements, the 17 elements of the SDG to be looked into and to fulfill whatever requirement that we need, so that we will maintain our tourism industry. We will have the sustainable tourism. We are talking about green tourism. We are talking about eco-tourism. We are talking about responsible tourism and others. So not forgetting that, although we are very much in developing tourism, but the sustainable part needs to be looked into. And of course, that would be our highlight when it comes to tourism development, to do it in line with our SDG as well. Okay, next. The tourism recovery plan, again, as what we know, just want to really highlight on this of what we are doing. Yeah, of course, recovery plan, we are looking at domestic tourism very, very much. And as you are aware that when we first did this, we introduced a few kind of policies, and we giving the incentive of 1,000 ringgit tax rebate for that for those who are traveling in Malaysia. And also we have come out with the stimulus packages plan that involve the accommodation, transportation, and also buying packages, of which there are subsidies given by the government to encourage more Malaysians to travel within Malaysia as our recovery plan, as a quick win measure to be taken for that. And of course, besides boost the domestic tourism, we need to restore confidence to travel. We have done this very much. It is not only to build up the confidence of the people in Malaysia to travel within Malaysia, but also to encourage those from the overseas to travel in Malaysia. And what MATA has done for the TSA, for the travel state alliances on the MATA Travel State Safe Malaysia program, that is a very good indication of which we have taken all the measures to prevent COVID from spreading, and this measure has been emphasized and has been implemented to the travel industry, and MATA has done their part on this, so that all the measures that should be taken to make sure that everybody are safe, everybody are good to travel. So they have done that together with MAH as well. So it is a quick win kind of program, and it is a quick measure taken by MATA and MAH to restore the confidence for tourists to travel. And again, number 3, when it comes to recovery plan, of course, we are going to embrace digitalization. This is very important because we need digitalization because we need to do the data mining and also data analysis for that. And this is important for us to plan our way forward in the tourism industry. So digitalization is one of the issues or the measure we have taken in terms of tourism recovery plan for that. Okay, and of course, number 4 is regulation for the tourism industry. To ease it, but doesn't mean that to take it easy and for us to tolerate to a lot of things. We still have to bear with all the term and conditions set for safety and the environment and other things on that. And ease of regulation means that we give relaxation to the industry because they don't have any business, so they are exempted for doing their renewal during 2020 and 2021. So we are looking at all this so that we can help the industry to kick off again to face the new norms after the COVID-19. And reskilling and upskilling industry workers, this is what we are doing. During the COVID, we have a lot of training done for the staff in the industry. So emphasize on training, and that has given us a very good indication of which we are back to the top when we are talking about professional workers as well in the industry. Promoting sustainability tourism and culture campaign is definitely important because if we want to be competitive and maintain competitive in industry, we have to look at the sustainable tourism and culture campaign. This again in line with SDG and others. So because people are really concerned now when they want to travel, they will see that whether we are abide to the regulation of the sustainability tourism. Yeah. So we have to take care of the environment, of the green and others. And again, our recovery plan also involves the private sector partnership. As I mentioned just now, we are getting and doing a lot of partnership campaign and also development with the private sector so that we can create a lot more products to be offered after this as a pre-COVID-19 plan. Yeah. And travel bubble, as mentioned, that is what we have done. And of course, if feel that it is necessary for us to have travel bubble again, then we will look into the possibility of having it because definitely the finding from the travel bubble will lead us to the way forward of the tourism industry in the future. Okay, next. Okay, in planning our recovery plan, of course, we have to know what will be the traveling plan for 2023. Yeah? So then again, as I said, that because we are still in the VUCA year, there's a lot can be done. There's a lot of improvement can be taken into consideration, looking at what will be the traveling plan in 2023. Number one, exchange rate. Exchange rate means that the travelers nowadays will look into account or take into account more to see that which will be the best country or destination to be visited, of which they will compare their currency and the country where they are going to visit. So this is important because they want their purchasing power to be at high, so that when they go and traveling to those destinations, the purchasing power will be bigger and they can spend more compared to those countries that the exchange rate are higher from what they have. So this is for us to look into it when we're talking about our recovery plan as well, because then we should emphasize and target those countries that exchange rate is higher than us, so that they feel that they feel like keen when they spend in Malaysia, because the currency exchange is very good. So definitely in one side of it, when our ringgit is weak, it's not that good. But again, that is also can be a blessing of disguise of us when they are looking at, oh, Malaysia, it's not that expensive. The currency is not that high. So that can encourage more people to come to Malaysia. And that will be the trend for 2023. And luxury travel is another area that we are looking at, because the contribution of luxury travel is very much, and know that the number one travel agent, that is the strong travel. They are and the research by Global Market Insight has mentioned that, has given us the indication that at least for luxury travel, the market size is 17 billion USD per year, and that will increase about 50% yearly, and their target, and they are very optimistic that by 2030, luxury travel market share will be at least 82 billion. So that also will be the trend. Okay, tourists are now traveling with style, lifestyle, and other things, and they are looking at luxury travel. So we have to look into this segmentation as well. Number three, the wedding travel. That is also a good indication of which the yearly income for wedding travel stated are about 16 billion per year. That is their market share. And as for Malaysia also, the number of weddings organized in Malaysia from certain market has also increased, and definitely we are going all out for this, and we would like to encourage more wedding travel to be done in Malaysia. Yeah, so remember that 16 billion the market share yearly for the wedding travel, and of course revenge travel. These are those who have been not traveling for quite some time. They are looking forward very much to travel, and they can't wait anymore to travel. So I think a good campaign will definitely encourage them to travel more and to travel fast. Yeah. So looking at this revenge travel, research has suggested that in 2023, the number of room booking are increasing about 30% for this. Okay. All right. And next one is digital nomads. This is another area or segment that we have to look into. And of course, we have to have all the facilities for digital nomads. And we know that digital nomads means that a person who are carrying a living working online. So they can be anywhere, but they are still working. So these are the kind of tourists that we are looking at, the digital nomads. And of course, we need to have all the facilities, the internet line services and other things when it comes to traveling trend of 2023. This leisure travel, that is business and leisure travel, I think there has been a trend now. Yeah, the business travelers then they will extend their stay to become a leisure travel as well when they are going for traveling. Sustainable travel, again, that we have mentioned earlier, when it comes to recovery plan, also a traveling plan, of course, we need to emphasize on the green tourism. We need to emphasize on the sustainable development goals. Yeah, we need to emphasize on the ecotourism, responsibility tourism, and others. And number 8, the traveling trend for 2023 will be the multi-generation travel, of which families go together, grandfather go together with grandson, and also their children as well. So it can be 4 generation, 3 generation traveling. This is the trend of people traveling now. So definitely we have to cope and look into the need and demand of multi-generation travel. Heritage travel, people would like to go back to their nostalgia of it. They would like to become a repeat travelers. They want to go and see what they have done before, where they have visited before. This is what heritage travel is all about, and this is another issue, another segmentation that we have to look into that. Yeah, that can go together with the multi-generation travel as well. Yeah, and last but not least, this is uh, something that surprised us definitely very much. The cannabis tourism, that is also the trend for 2023, because they travel for cannabis, and that from the MMGT Travel Intelligence reported that 29% of leisure travel are interested into cannabis tourism, and that also an indication that 55% of the international tourists that choose Amsterdam, 58% of them is due to the cannabis tourism. And we know that Thailand, as our neighbor, as our competitors, they also has legalized the drug and other things. So cannabis tourism is one of the trends that will definitely increase in 2023. But of course, for Malaysia, we have other traveling trend that we can look into besides the cannabis tourism. We definitely, for our recovery plan, we need to do and see all this so that we are at path and we are at the right track in terms of our recovery plan. Okay. Next. Issues, basically, issues are normal issues. We have been talking about issues, a lot of issues all the while when it comes to the political issues, we're talking about the accessibility issues. These are normal issues that we look into, and definitely inflation will be one of the great stress issue for next year. So we have to be prepared for this, and that will definitely give some impact to the tourism industry. Okay, and of course, as for Malaysia, some of the issues as well as the taxation issues, the infrastructure issues, accessibility issues, security issues, and of course the cross-border issues as well. And globally, the Ukraine and Russia issues will definitely give us some impact if that does not settle in the near future. And we are looking very much on that. And of course, these are our track, our path towards the recovery plan, of which we are taking all the necessary measures at the moment to see and to respond to whatever issues that rise in the near future. And as what being said, that tourism recovery will definitely won't be able to achieve the 100% recovery until and unless China open their market again. So without China in the tourism industry in the market, and without the accessibility resuming 100% on the flight frequency, definitely our recovery plan cannot achieve the 100% target that we have set. Nevertheless, we hope that with all the measures taken, we will be able to sustain, we will be able to achieve our target accordingly. And of course, as I said, that taking into consideration of the VUCA year, a lot of things are still uncertain, and it is a need for us to set and to review our recovery plan from time to time. So with that, thank you very much. I think I've covered the recovery plan for Malaysia, and it's up to the industry player and the academician to see that how and what respond to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Datuk, for the very inspiring, informative presentation just now. Probably we will take a few questions from the participants before we end the session. The Secretariat, we have not received any questions from the chat box. Yeah, since there is no questions, Datuk,
Yeah.
so I just would like to bring up to the information that you shared just now. I think it's quite interesting about the traveling trend for the year 2023, where you have presented there are 10 types of travelers that the MPTB is looking for. In terms of devising the strategy to increase the number of tourists to our countries. So far, Datuk, do we have discovered these types of travelers before the COVID-19? I mean, before I think during the year 2019, where the number of tourists are quite big in numbers at that time. So do we have these types of trend, or this trend is just surface after the COVID-19?
Okay.
Thank you, Datuk.
Basically, these are the trends that submerged after the COVID, because as you know that people are now traveling, or if before the COVID, for example, they would like to travel in a group, but nowadays no more. That is why they can come to the multi-generation travel and other things. They prefer to be within their community or within their family to travel. So that is the different trend that we had before. And also when we are talking about the digital nomad, for example, uh, previously they don't care very much on digital nomads and things, because the number does not increase. The number increased only after the COVID-19. So that is why now they have shifted that to the digital nomad group. The cannabis tourism as well, as you know that the cannabis tourism as well, because before this is not much. People are looking only maybe at Amsterdam for cannabis tourism. But now, that's why I said that Thailand, they are responding to it very fast when they introduced, immediately after COVID, they just recently introduced their cannabis tourism. So it means that they respond that very fast to the market trend, because they're already aware about the market trend 2023. So meaning that this segmentation, they will be increasing after the COVID-19 compared to the previous style of traveling and others. They are more concerned about the exchange rate and others.
Thank you for the feedback given just now. And is there any questions from the participants? Yeah, if there is no questions, I think, Datuk, can I summarize your presentation just now, Datuk?
Yeah.
Since we can see just now, your presentation shows that actually tourism has proven to be an effective sector for economic growth, right? And that's why MPTB has taken various marketing measures to reduce the gap of tourism arrival in 2019, right? And the target is actually is more from the Europe travelers, because this is the group, the groups that have shown the response is very responsive during the travel bubble in Langkawi, that time, right? And MPTB has came out with the recovery plan for the VUCA years, which cover 3 phases, right? From 2022, revive and relaunch, and 2023, the phase 2, restore and reposition, and 2024 to 2026, strengthen and boost, the 3 phases, right? And this recovery plans actually has divided into 3 components. There is the first one, 3 co-create, crossovers, and also cooperation.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then we have the travel trend for the 2023, and also Dato has also discussed the issues that tourism sector is facing.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to the big market like China, we still refuse to open the market yet. Right? So that is a little bit the summary of what I can get from your presentation. So Datuk, thank you very much for your, very insightful information that we can get. And I think I would like to pass back to the chairperson, right, to probably summarize. I saw there is a questions. Yeah. From the participant. Is there any questions? No questions at all, right? So I will pass back to the chairperson, Dr. Azriana, to conclude the whole session.
Right. Thank you. Thank you to Dr. Amar Abdul Ghaffar for sharing our expertise in this session, and to Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Rizami Sharudin as the moderator, and everyone for your attention and presence. So I guess we have reached the end of our first keynote session, and I would like to request all the participants here to turn on your cameras and join us for a brief photo session. So our secretariat, are you ready?